But the first time it was me, Rich, and Chuck, and
Yeah.
we all went together, and we were all on the same flight, and like it just worked out to where like I could go with my buddies.
Yeah,
And we were supposed to be there for 3 weeks, but that was when the big tsunami happened.
you guys were sent home. Chuck was telling me about that.
Yeah, the big.
How long did you end up staying?
I think 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
Maybe, but like we were supposed to have. It was all leading to us doing that big, like a big show.
Okay.
Like a big pay-per-view, and like the whole tour was building to it. But then of course the tsunami happened, and like they couldn't do the show. And I remember this one day in particular. Because like the tsunami happened, and like I'm sitting there on my laptop, in my, we were thinking like it was kind of like summer camp. It was like I was laying here.
You're a dojo.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Like I was laying here, and Rich is on the top bunk, and Chuck's over there, and I'm on my computer, and I start getting all these emails from like my family and people are asking like, "Are you okay? Like what's going on over there?" I'm like, "I don't know. Like I feel fine. Like I've been here for a while.
I feel fine.
I've been here for a while. Like nothing's going on."
You didn't know why they were asking?
No, I had no idea. And then when we finally, they're like, there's a big tsunami there. A bunch of people are like dead. Like what's going on? They're like, what? So we go downstairs and we start watching the TV, and like we of course can't understand what's going on with all these things. And they explain that there's a big tsunami and all this stuff. Then the next day we wake up. And you know how the dojo is. It's kind of, people are in and out. It's kind of busy.
Yeah.
The next day,
Empty.
no one was there.
Chuck sold. Yeah.
Completely empty. And we were like, oh man, what are we going to do? And then, of course, we thought they abandoned us and left us there to die. Like, they left the Americans. Like, America's upstairs, no big deal. They die.
Bad wrestlers.
They die. And then, they ultimately come back. But, like, the shows to follow, they're real weird because, like, I remember Shima in particular was telling us, like, oh, very, very bad time in Japan. And we're like, oh, yeah, we understand. Like, we're really sorry. And he's like, oh, nuclear reactors explode. And we're like, what? Like, nuclear reactors are exploding? Like, you don't want, like,
you don't want. Still there.
We're still there. We don't want to hear while we're in Japan, like, some guy in bad English tell us, nuclear reactors explode.
His English is pretty terrible.
Nuclear reactors explode.